Hello dear students, this is Mala Shri, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management. Today in this module, I am going to share with you Bcom first SEM SEP syllabus Corporate Law. In this Corporate Law second module we'll discuss. So first I'll tell you what are the topics which you have to concentrate. Okay, these many topics are there, dear students, in your second module. That is formation of a company, company promotion stage you have to concentrate, meaning of a promoter, position of promoter, functions of promoter. Okay, on this topic, that is a promoter, they'll be asking these many questions. Then incorporation stage you have to study meaning, contents, forms of memorandum of association and alteration, meaning, contents, forms of articles of association and its alteration, distinction between memorandum of association and articles of association, certificate of incorporation and subscription stage, and meaning and contents of prospectus and its consequences. So you have to study these many topics, dear students. We'll start. You can see steps in formation of a company. Okay, promotion, that is the first stage, and in the promotion, promoter will come. You have to study the meaning. Then who is a promoter, you have to study his function we have. So you can say, I'll go one by one. Promotion is the first stage in the formation of a company, where the idea of starting a company takes shape and the necessary actions are initiated by the promoters. Who is a promoter? Meaning, identify business opportunity, they are the responsible for these many points: identifying the business opportunities, feasibility study, business plan preparation, arrangement of capital, appointment of directors and legal compliances. So these are the responsibilities of the promoter. Next one, selection of company name. So here, unique name, it must be unique name and it has to approve, name approval. Preparation of documents. These are the two very important documents, that is Memorandum of Association and Articles of Association, MOA and AOA. They will be asking 2 marks. Okay, for these questions you may expect 2 marks also. Section A, 2 marks they will be asking you. You have to write the meaning. What is it? Okay, and here clauses they have given. No, again you have to study, dear students. Name clause, registered office clause, object clause, liability clause and capital clause. So sometimes they may ask you explain MOA and AOA. So by the time you have to write introduction, then meaning, then clauses also you have to explain. Articles of association, okay, meaning and applications for incorporation. That is the second stage. First one is a promotion, second is a incorporation stage. Required documents for incorporation, you can see here: MOA and AOA, declaration of compliance, identify proofs of directors and subscribers, address proof, digital signature certificate, then director identification number, then certificate of incorporation you have to study. You have to study these many steps in formation, promotion, incorporation. In promotion you have to study about the promoter. In detail you have to study about the promoter. Sometimes they may ask you for section C also this question, promoter. There are so many topics. Who is a promoter, what are his duties, what are his roles, and how he is responsible for the growth of the company. All those you have to explain. The next one, promotion stage. Here, okay, incorporation. Before going to incorporation we'll see promoter, because this comes in promotion stage. Okay, who is a promoter? his characteristics and kinds they have given. So please study on this topic. Promoter, characteristics and kinds of a promoter. Promoter is one who can be defined as any person or entity involved in the formation of a company. Okay. Meaning also they'll be asking you characteristics of a promoter. You have to write like idea originator, risk bearer, arranger of capital, liaison with legal authorities, fiduciary duty and preliminary contracts. Then kinds of promoters: professional promoters, occasional promoters, financial promoters, institutional promoters and entrepreneurial promoters. These are very important, dear students. Please study on this topics: promoter, characteristics and kinds. Definitely you will be getting question, and this will help you. Suppose if they ask you the stages in the formation of a company, okay, you can explain promotion stage. In that again you have to go with this only, promoter. Yeah, next one, incorporation stage. Second stage in the formation of a company. Here types of company you have to explain: MOA and AOA. Okay, memorandum of association, articles of association, meaning with clauses you have to study. Incorporation stage, it is nothing but registration stage. Okay, further the documents are MOA and AOA, and some steps and clauses you have to study. Next one, so you will go directly to the MOA. Now you can see this is how you have to write MOA. You can see contents, forms and some topics. See, memorandum of association, it is a legal document required for the incorporation of a company. For the registration of the company, MOA, it has to be filled. And introduction, in the sense, again meaning you have to write memorandum of association is essentially a character or a framework that outlines the objectives, powers, scope of the company. It defines the company's boundaries and specifies what the company can and cannot do. And contents, you can see name clause, registered office clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause and subscription clause and association or declaration clause. These are very important in MOA. You have to study this with the meaning of MOA. Then contents are clauses, they may ask you for 5 marks. Am I clear? This is very important, MOA. Similarly, AOA. See, AOA also, it outlines the internal regulations and governance structure of the company. It is also a legal document required for the incorporation. Meaning you have to write. Then contents: share capital and variation of rights, transfer and transmission of shares, board of directors, meetings and votings, dividends and reserve, borrowing powers, accounts and audits, winding up, indemnity. Meaning of MOA and AOA with some clauses and contents you have to study in this module along with differences. This is also very important. They may ask you the differences directly, they may ask you. Okay, what are the differences between MOA and AOA? They will ask you. You have to bifurcate, and in column C, this is, you can see now. I request please study on this topic. Purpose, external, articles of association is internal. Scope, type of document, what type of document it is, MOA and AOA. Alteration, defines, governance, content focus, binding on, registration and legal requirement, action beyond, form part of, scope of changes. Differences, if they ask features of MOA and AOA, they will not ask the differences. If they didn't ask the features and characteristics or clauses, mean definitely they will be asking you the differences. This is important. Next one, certificate of incorporation. So you can see certificate of incorporation, meaning as per the Companies Act you have to write importance of certificate of incorporation, legal recognition of the company. What is this importance of certificate of incorporation? Means whatever the company which we are starting, it must be legal. Okay, so to start we have to get the permission, that is registration. So that is the importance of certificate of incorporation, legal recognition of the company, conclusive proof of existence, perpetual succession, enables commencement of business, separate legal entity, limited liability, access to capital, corporate identity number, compliance with laws. These are very important. Process they have given: process of obtaining a certificate of incorporation, filling of documents, payment of fees, verification, issuance of certificates. These are important. Yeah, next one, subscription stage. Subscription stage, again meaning you have to study. It is a crucial phase in the formation of the company where it is raising capital by offering shares to the potential investors. You have to learn the meaning along with the steps. You can see the steps here. Key steps in the subscription stage: preparation of prospectus. This is very important. Prospectus itself is one of the topic where you will be getting questions on it also. Okay, we'll see. It is there. Preparation of prospectus. Now what is it? It is a key steps in the subscription stage is a preparation of prospectus, filling with the registrar of companies, share allotment, minimum subscription. Okay, these are the 4 points. That means the steps in the subscription stage. The last one, prospectus. You can see contents of prospectus, it is there, which is very important. Meaning of prospectus you have to study. Then contents of prospectus. What is a prospectus? See the meaning here, it is they have given. It is a formal and legal document issued by a company to invite the public to subscribe to its shares, debentures or other securities. Okay, it is an invitation, we can call it as. It is nothing but inviting the public to subscribe to its. Okay, contents. What are the contents? Name and registered office, objective of the issue, details of securities offered, risk factors, financial statements, company's history and business. These are the points. And types also very important. Types also sometimes they may ask you for section B also. Red herring prospectus. What is it? 2 marks also you will be getting. What is red herring prospectus? What is final prospectus? What is shelf prospectus? And what is average prospectus? Statement in lieu of the prospectus. Out of this, one question for 2 marks they may ask you. Okay, so prospectus, again it is important. Contents we have studied now, that is meaning and contents. Last one with statement in prospectus and its consequences. Types of misstatements they may ask you: factual misstatements, omission, misleading statement, unverified information. And legal consequences of misstatements: liability, civil liability, criminal liability, regulatory actions, loss of reputation. So these are the topics you have to study. I repeat, see, you can see in the module 2, steps in formation of a company, company promotion stage, meaning of promoter, position of the promoter, functions of the promoter. Now you can see how promoter is important. Is it? Meaning, position, functions you have to study. Next one, incorporation stage. See, incorporation stage. This is a one stage. Then come MOA and AOA. In this module, dear students, each and every topic is important. So I am telling so many times it is important. It is really important. See, MOA, AOA, promoter, incorporation stage, promotion stage, promoter, certificate of incorporation and subscription stage. Again the prospectus. Okay, so whatever it is a last minute revision. In detail I am not going. Okay, so this is Bcom first sem SEP syllabus module 2 corporate law subject. So if you study this second module thoroughly, definitely around 20 marks. How many marks? Around 20 marks you can expect. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll be coming soon with your module 3 corporate law. Thank you, dear students.